Hi, this is Link, and I'd like to talk about Greek myth, not Greek mythology, but a myth about biblical Greek that we often hear and in churches. And you often hear preached that agape is the God kind of love. And there is a God kind of agape, and there's some kinds of human love that aren't very good. There aren't that aren't really divine love. But it's not the case that the Greek word agape is always used to refer to divine love in a good, pure, holy type love. And let me give you a little background on that. I've heard that there are four kinds of love, and I'm no Greek expert, I'm telling you, but this is just based on what I've studied. And I'm on an email list with some Greek scholars, and one in particular who's given some information about this over the years, and I like to share what I've learned. Now, in some Bible colleges, they'll teach there are four types of love. I believe it's agape, phileo, eros, and storge. And storge doesn't show up in the Bible. And they'll say eros is like the sexual or the passion or the romantic love, and that phileo, I might be mispronouncing this, like Philadelphia, the city of brotherly love. That's the brotherly love word. That agape is the God kind of love. But agape is not always used to refer to the God kind of love, and that's just what I wanted to share about, because Paul had a friend or co-worker named Demas, and then Demas loved this present world and departed from Paul. He said that he had departed from me because he loved this present world. The word there for love is agape. So he didn't depart from Paul because he had this great compassion, this divine love for the world. He had a love for the world that was inappropriate, and for some reason he left Paul. Also, the Septuagint is this, or abbreviated LXX, because it refers to the number 70. It is a pre-New Testament translation of the Old Testament. The tradition is that 70 elders translated the Torah, the Pentateuch, all the same way, working independently. And this was a commonly used Bible, and a lot of it is quoted over and over again in the New Testament. Was in common usage, and the language of the Septuagint influenced the language that the apostles used to explain the gospel that shows up in the New Testament. And in one of the passages, there's this horrific story in the Old Testament about David's son who committed a sin. He fell in love with his own sister, his own half-sister Tamar, and he told her one of his relatives told him what to do. And this is a corrupt relative here. Told him, why don't you pretend that you're sick and ask Tamar to come feed you, and then have your way with her. So he raped his sister. Ugh. But he said that the love that he had for his sister before, it turned to hatred later. He despised her after he did that. So it says that he agape'd his sister. Well, I can tell you that that is not the God kind of love. The kind of love, the passion, the panting after. Someone proposed the word agape came from an Aramaic word, actually, that meant to pant after, and that it had gotten into Greek. But I don't know if that's the case. But yeah, this love that he had for his sister was not the God kind of love. It was not the God kind of agape. So we shouldn't be saying agape is the God kind of love. It does make sense, I believe, to say that there is a God kind of agape love that we should hold to. So anyway, that's just a little detail, that's something you might hear preachers say about Greek, or people say about Greek, that's not necessarily accurate, and I just wanted to share that with you. So hopefully maybe give you a little deeper understanding. If you're ever doing a word study on Demas or Tamar or one of these other things, then hopefully you won't be confused. God bless you. Thank you for watching the video.